Everyone. In this tutorial, we are going to be deploying a P5 project to the internet for the world to see. So as you can see, I have this thing that is served locally on my own computer, but no one else can see it. It's a very simple sketch. I have saved it, and I have saved it just to right now in Danny Sample P5 to my desktop. So what you need to do, once you have your project ready to go, you can minimize or quit the P5 IDE and head over to GitHub. You'll need to sign up if it's your first time, but once you're there and you're logged in, you should see this little plus button on the top right. So go ahead and click that and click on New Repository. Now, a repository is like a folder that holds a project on GitHub. GitHub, I like to explain it as the Google Docs of code. And each repository needs a name. So here I'm going to name my project Moon. And make sure it's set to public. And very important, initialize the repository with a README. And click Create Repository. Great, we're halfway there. So we've created our repository. Now we need to bring in the files that you have written, your P5 files. So navigate to the folder, open it up that has your files. And it's important that you're in Chrome to do this because Safari doesn't actually work. Grab those files and just drag them and drop them into the repository. And you'll see that they all show up right here, the list of files. Now, they're not actually saved. The important thing here is to click the button that says Commit Changes. And depending on how big your files are, it might take a little while. But once you come back, you'll see that your files are saved here. And you can see if you open up your sketch, there's the content of the sketch that you wrote. And you can always just click on the repository name to go back. Now there's one last important piece, which is getting it publicly viewable as a website. So to do that, you go up to Settings, click on Settings, and then scroll down to where it says GitHub Pages, and specifically to this source. So right now, there's no source set, which means that there's no page that's being rendered from your code. So where it says None, let's click on that, and since we only have one what's called a branch, it's called our master branch, click on the master branch and click Save. And if you scroll back down, once you click Save, it'll say your site is ready to be published at your username.github.io/the repository name. So if you click on it, there it is. Now the world can see your beautiful artwork. All right, that's all there is to it. Good luck, everybody.